back and better than ever. Comic fans, we are back. That's right, we went on vacation. We're back with the new comic book day haul plus review. So we're gonna get into the books that came out this week. Plus we got some past books because, you know, we missed a few weeks because we were on vacation. You know, you gotta balance life and passions, right? Fun and YouTube. YouTube's fun too. So fun and fun. We're balancing fun with more fun. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna get into the books. We got some 50 centers, we got some past books, and then we got this week's books. All right, we're gonna do it right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, good to see you guys. Yeah, let's get into the books. First, we're gonna start off with some 50 centers. We got some Image books, okay? We got J. Michael Straczynski's Sidekick. This is from 2013. These are all Image books, by the way. I just picked out 3 50-cent Image books to show you, yes. Oh, by the way, this shirt right here from a local comic shop in Puerto Rico. All right, this is Metro Comics. So if you're ever in Puerto Rico and got some comic book needs, go check out Metro Comics. Nice shop. It was a nice shop. All right. These, I believe, are from 1994. Some more Image goodness. All right, 1994. Yep, 1994. This is Doom's 4. All right. And just so you know, the first ever Texas appearance of Rob Liefeld was in 1994 at the Dallas Fantasy Fair. This is just some good old Image cover goodness, all right? And this was creator and the story is about Rob Liefeld, all right? But he was not the inker or the artist on this book, so that's interesting. All right, last but not least, we got Wetworks Rebirth with the gatefold cover. Nice. So this was Will Spartaccio. He did the plot and the pencils, and Brandon Troy helped him with the plot. Scott Williams did the ink. I mean, Scott Williams is the guy who does a lot of inking for Jim Lee. All right. Let's move into some books that we missed from the previous weeks. First off, we got Something is Killing the Children, all right? This is issue number 32. Basically, the Order of St. George's wanted Jessica Slaughter dead. Got this lady Cutter to do it. Turns out Cutter was a maniac, starts killing people who she probably shouldn't have killed, and now they want to help Jessica Slaughter stop Cutter. All right, be careful what you wish for. Next up, we got Local Man Gold Special Edition. Nice foily. If you've been reading Local Man, it's a fun book, all right? So what happens here is Local Man, who in the past was Crossjack, part of, you know, that Image 90s Special Forces team stuff, I guess. There's some interdimensional time travel in this book. It was fun. If you've been following the book, I would definitely recommend this as a read to just, you know, supplement what's been happening. World Tree 5, fun book. That's all I gotta say about it. Scott Tynan. We do a little future. We go into the future a little bit in this book. All right, somebody dies. I mean, people have died every issue basically, but it's good. It's about the internet, the dark net, the dark web, and you know, just controlling people. Next up, we got Danny Ketch Ghost Rider number 4. This should have been the last issue in this series. It did seem pretty final. I think this was only a 4-parter. I'm so used to 5-parters and now, you know, 12-issue maxi series that 4 issues. You know, I remember when they used to tell stories in 2 issues or 1 issue, but you know, 2 issues was kind of the thing. Anyway, good story. If you like Danny Ketch, you like the Ghost Rider. It's a solid story, all right. So, and it involves mutants. It involves a Morlock. So if you're a mutant fan, maybe read this too. All right, next up, and these are all books from previous weeks, not even this past week. All right, we got the Incredible Hulk number 3. Philip Kennedy Johnson and Nick Klein on this. Guys, jump on the Hulk. This is a horror tale, all right? Really interesting tale. Basically, the one above all kind of destroys this creation, turns it into a monster. The Hulk ends up meeting his creation later on in life, this creation that starts corrupt humans. Anyway, it's a horror tale, all right? If you like zombies and you're like the Hulk and you like Hulk smashing zombies and big monsters. And then we got the Immortal Hulk #1. Al Ewing's writing this. Again, I think Al Ewing is going to do something with Thor like he did with the Hulk, okay? The Immortal Hulk. Just a really good tale. Thor just it does seem a little too happy in this book, but I think he's bringing Thor back to his god-like state, his big power, you know, which means that a lot of things Thor is going to be fighting are going to be like uber-powered, god-like creatures as well. And I think Al Ewing might be trying to wipe the smile off of Thor's face in this book. I don't know, but give it a try. From DC, we got G. Nort's Swimsuit Edition. This is the Adam Hughes cover. Yeah, it's a very well done cover, and the stories, it's a bunch of pinups, and then not pinups, but just summer covers, I guess, swimsuit covers. And then I think there's like 3 mini stories in there. It was a decent read, but nice cover. And then we had Dark Droids #1, second printing. Dark Droids is a really good story for anybody who's a Star Wars fan and enjoys droids, especially droids killing humans. Kill all humans. Alright, so that's all we got from the past weeks. Now we're going to get into this week's books. It is basically a bunch of Marvel and one DC book, but we got Batman, Dawn of DC. This is issue 137. Batman has gone through a lot of stuff in the past, in the recent past, like we're talking like yesterday, right? He woke up in a bad mood, and Catwoman's kind of trying to reform some criminals. Obviously, they're not doing everything by the book, but you know, she's giving them tasks and kind of keeping them off the streets and keeping them from murdering people, kind of giving them skills. Batman doesn't like this, you know, criminals with better criminaling skills. Criminaling is probably not a word, but with better skills to do the things they do to commit crime. Doesn't sit right with Batman, even if it is technically for a greater good. Anyway, the Bat family doesn't like the idea that Batman is kind of escalating these things when some of the things Catwoman could be doing is helping society. And so we got Gotham War Part 2. Alright, looks like the Bat family is going to try to bring down the Batman, at least slow him down, to stop him from, you know, beating up people. What else do we got? We got Dark Droid, Star Wars. This is issue number 38 of Star Wars, alright? You got Lobot over here has some issues, alright? Landau's trying to help him out. So Landau brings him to Jabba's palace where he knows there's a droid. This droid, as a matter of fact, which doesn't happen, he's very docile in the book. Because this droid knows how to fix Lobot's issues, alright? Anyway, there's just more droids killing stuff. So, it's interesting. And you do have a Boba Fett appearance. And Boba Fett's like, this is trouble, get out. And they're like, yo, if Boba Fett says there's issues, then we should probably go. What else do we got? We got Doctor Strange, number 7, alright? Really good book. Doctor Strange is dealing with another Doctor Strange. Because apparently Doctor Strange had a very dark side that was hidden, kept captive for many, many years. But it got loose when Doctor Strange died, you know, about a year ago, or a year and a half ago. Anyway, it's Doctor Strange versus Doctor Strange. But yeah, very well written book. Great art, great writing. Check it out. if you're like a speculator, I'm not sure what's to spec in there. That's just a really good book. All right, we got Contest of Chaos #1. This is also an annual Moon Knight annual. You got Moon Knight versus Deguchi. Anyway, it's not a bad story, but if you're not following Contest of Chaos, then it has no bearing on anything you read, all right? Unless you like Agatha Harkness, or you like Contest of Champions, I guess, which is, it seems, the mobile game, which seems it's loosely connected to. Anyway, funny thing is Moon Knight just walks away from this fight because he's like, you know what? I'm done chasing after stuff. It's led to nothing but a lot of trouble. I'm out. Peace. And Taguchi's like, what? Okay. Anyway, to follow that up, we got Moon Knight #27. All right. And Moon Knight's on the trail of Black Spectre. And lots of fighting. Lots of great art. Trying to think how to tell you how good this book is without giving stuff away, but Moon Knight's kind of sinking into using, let's call it black magic, to get into somebody's mindscape to kind of figure out where the villain is. It's like, let's sneak into this guy's brain, which, by the way, this guy was beaten so badly that he can't talk, which is kind of why they have to sneak into his brain, sneak into his mindscape, if you will, and they find some stuff out. And good read. It's a really good read. It is Moon Knight. It deals with a lot of these psychosymptomatic issues of the mind. It's a real mind job. All right, next up we got The Amazing Spider-Man. This is 31, so this was like the 700 and Legacy, no, it was like Legacy 925, that's what it was. But this is the Humberto, look, it says right here on the cover, issue 31, Legacy number 925. That's why it's a big boy. Anyway, this is the Humberto Ramos second printing cover. All right. And it does look a lot like, I forget her name, but there's another artist who does like these magazine covers. Put in the comments if you know Sanders, right? Something Stephanie Sanders or something with Sanders. Anyway, Humberto Ramos did this. It's a dope cover. There's also like a Scan version. I don't think it's as good, but it's like an ASM 300 homage cover. This is the cover though that a lot of people actually chased after. It's dope. I think the one in 25 though is the Scan cover as well. But yeah, that's Mary Jane as Jackpot. This is supposed to be the first cover appearance of Mary Jane as Jackpot. So cool. Next up, we've got Amazing Spider-Man 33. This is the Disney 100 What If cover. And this is what if Miss Marvel inspired a generation of heroes. You got Daisy Duck as Miss Marvel. All right, so I've been trying to collect these covers. Not sure if I have them all. Gotta find a checklist and go through and see what I got, but that's what I got. And then we got the A cover, and this is actually really cool. Spider-Man has been kind of, I guess, infected with, I think it's a serum that makes him like very angry and makes him like very edgy, and he's got these thoughts like, if I just take these guys out, if I just kill them, they can't cause trouble anymore, right? So what you have here is Spider-Man hunting Kraven, not Kraven hunting Spider-Man, but Spider-Man hunting Kraven. All right, and Spider-Man's like chasing, and this is like a clone son of Kraven, right? This isn't the original Kraven. The original Kraven's dead, but spoiler. Spider-Man is just Kraven, and Kraven's having an internal monologue, and he's like, man, I'm not the hunter anymore. I shouldn't be scared, but I'm the hunted. And at the end of this, it's kind of a reverse. You see Spider-Man's in the black suit. If you remember that classic Spider-Man cover where he's like coming out of the grave, you will know what his main objective is against Kraven in this issue. So this is a dark Spider-Man, right? And I think in some ways, sometimes you crave this as a Spider-Man reader, right? Because Spider-Man's always so on the nose, good guy, and every once in a while, you know, something happens to him that just kind of makes him snap, and we have that here. So this is not the Spider-Man you want in perpetuity or forever, but this is kind of the Spider-Man that could be, and you're like, ooh. But that one or two issues you get of that just kind of remind you why Spider-Man's such an awesome character, all right? So that was my new comic book day haul plus review. Thank you for joining me. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with me. If you like comics, you are in the place to be, all right? So comic fans, if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, you know, the notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a comment, and you know, again, just like it. And subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you didn't like it, I don't know, do whatever. You can give me a thumbs down. I don't care. But do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for next week's books. Peace. What's up, comic fans? I got to turn off the fan. What's up? Plus review. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go. Couple comics.